Welcome back to another episode of The Bridge, and I said I wouldn't make a Dream SMP video until something happened, but I feel it. Tensions are rising. So I've identified 4 possible people that can be the next problem for L'Manberg, the next villain. The first of which being Tommy himself. So it started when he burnt down George's house, who is now the king of the Dream SMP, which of course then pissed Dream off. So he reacted and put an entire obsidian wall around L'Manberg. He demanded that Tommy was to be punished, and Tubbo kind of came through with this and put Tommy on a probation that he's probably not going to follow. It was for 2 weeks, and he had to report everything that he did back to Fundy. He was not happy with it, okay? But Dream was still wasn't satisfied. To satisfy Dream, Tubbo then proposed to give away one of Tommy's discs. I don't know if he'll actually do that or not, but he said he could. And also the thing that Dream wants is Tommy's banishment from L'Manberg, and if that happens, then he might just be all alone, and I don't know, that's a recipe for anything. Now that brings us to the next person, who is Dream. Like I just said, he put walls around L'Manberg and threatened to start a war if Tubbo didn't take the right precautions. You're ruining the game, what am I doing? He's just not ready, can't handle it. He said he can easily make the wall around L'Manberg bigger, and, I believe him. He's access to creative mode, but even if he didn't, he probably has a lot of obsidian. He's also just continuously tried to provoke just as many people as possible. When Tommy was talking, he kept sending him smiley faces and stuff, trying to get a response, which he did. He did get that response that he wanted. He even broke part of the L'Man tree, which is the last original tree that was there with the world generation. He broke part of that. They went through the efforts of saving that for this long, and he just broke it. What is this man doing? The time for another social experiment. Oh, okay. So they plan on discussing what happens to Tommy on December 2nd, and this is definitely going to be a big plot point for the SMP. It's going to be a very canonical episode. So I'd recommend watching this one. I'm probably gonna be doing that. That brings us to the third man, Mr. Technoblade. So Technoblade is already pissed, because after he gave everybody items, they just decided they can steal whatever they want from his house and started taking out of his personal chests. He was just not happy. He then fucked off somewhere in the wilderness, and even there they're raiding his house. So I don't think he's found out about that yet, but I'm ready to see that interaction. No, I need you to fight back. I need content for the video. You're supposed to be good, not that. The Bridge is a wonderful place. Also, Techno's kind of proven that he's not a big fan of this whole government thing, which is exactly what New L'Manberg turned into. This is a weird way to make a bridge. Techno was also banned from L'Manberg, which if anything that just raises tension. He probably doesn't care anyway, he doesn't want to be a part of any government, he said that. And they've done nothing but make governments. He could try and interfere with the court case on December 2nd, but to be honest, other than relocating all of his items, he hasn't really done much. Or at least streamed much. Since then. Can't place a block there. That is not something I can do. Sorry for being toxic rough day. Oh no. Why do people do this? I don't understand. I mean, maybe I don't understand leaving. I'm trying to find out how to make people leave. And I don't have that talent just yet. So anyway, there's one last man that could potentially be the villain of this story, and that is Quackity himself. I remember reading somewhere that he might be writing the next story, and that would follow the trend of the last season, because Wilbur wrote that one and he turned out to be the big bad guy, so it really could be Quackity if he's the one writing. So I don't really watch much of Quackity's POV, although I should, he's really funny. But I saw one of those videos of like the re-uploads that come out like 20 minutes after the stream happened, and it was of him apparently taking JSchlatt's bones and plan to revive him. He did work with JSchlatt at one point, and that kind of seems like something he'd do, although they did have that argument. Also, one other thing kind of confirming this is that they've never actually permanently kicked someone from the SMP. And I don't think they actually would. That just seems like mean if they... Because it's out of his power. He didn't write the script, and they just kind of sacrificed him and kicked him out. So I feel like they'll try and bring him back in one way or another, and that would kind of make sense. Oh, he fell for it. Oh, and this would be a really good way to get JSchlatt back in canonically, instead of just trying to do something dumb to bring him back in, because I think he enjoyed being on it. I'm not actually sure, because he doesn't stream at all, nor did he make any videos on it, but I don't know. I feel like one way or another they should really find a way to get JSchlatt back on, even if they bring him back in kind of like a ghost burst fashion where he doesn't actually do anything except just be there. I'd like to see his interactions, especially with Connor. I really liked back when they just fucked around on SMP Live, and I think that'd be quite entertaining. So yes, Quackity, please take JSchlatt's bones and revive him. So I'm assuming when this is going to be a little after, there's going to be some conflict with Dream and this whole thing with Tommy being banished, and then there's going to be like another election arc. I made it. I feel like there's going to be another election arc on, because they said they're holding another election on February 22nd, and it's right in under JSchlatt's traits. I don't really know. I forgot the word. I can't speak English. I feel like Rambo is running for president. Maybe Tubbo will run for president again, and then JSchlatt and Quackity. Well, the revived JSchlatt will probably end up running for president. That seems like something they could do. Team JSchlatt. Gotta get back Manberg somehow. Oh, I just went right through that guy. So my final verdict. Honestly, I don't think Tommy's gonna become the traitor. He kind of said on stream that he's never gonna betray L'Manberg. He kind of like started the whole thing, and he's been the main character for a while. I don't think he's one to, betray them. But I think the rest of the things, the Dream, Techno, and Quackity ideas are actually gonna happen. I think it'll start with Dream getting Tommy exiled. I think Tommy will get exiled from L'Manberg, and then they'll deal with that in one way or another. I died. And then Technoblade will get pissed off and probably start another war, or just come in on December 2nd and just fuck everybody's shit up. Feel like that's also another possibility. And I think Quackity's thing with JSchlatt is also something that'll definitely happen, but this one won't be overlapped with their first set of problems. It'll be the next election arc, if you want to call it that. Either way, it's great to see them making a new story without actually changing the seed. I didn't think it'd be possible, but I'm getting invested in this as well. Seems like tensions are rising and like anything can happen. Oh, that guy left too. So yeah, it's good to see things happening and not just the SMP staying in some limbo state like I thought it might. I don't know who's writing this arc or if anybody's writing it at all, but whoever's doing it, they might be doing a good job. I don't know. I see many things that could happen here. But anyways, if you got this far, go ahead, hit the subscribe and like button if you enjoyed, of course, to see more content like this. I'm gonna continue to do this Dream SMP stuff whenever I see some tension rising or some talking point I can talk about. So if you want to see more of that, But anyway, most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!